Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I'm here in the outdoor studio, as you might have ascertained, waiting on my date with Destiny, which will be Thomas the baby possum. The reason why I'm coming at you wildly, though, is I wanted to let you know I've learned some lessons because of Thomas. A life lesson, and I thought I'd share it with you. Okay, first of all, my whole life I've heard, possums are hideous and they're going to attack you and they have rabies and they'll hurt your animals and shoo them away if they come up. Now, Perpetual never said that, by the way, because he kind of knows better, but it's not like we sat around talking about possums, but anytime we'd see one out here, we would generally, run it off. Here I am, ladies and gentlemen. So then we get this baby possum, and I never bothered to look into anything about possums, you see. Didn't know if that was true, false, if people were making it up, or do they really deserve this reputation, until our dear sweet Thomas came along and I decided to dedicate the rest of my life to finding out everything I can about possums. Where they live, where they sleep in the day, what time do they normally come out, what kind of foods they like, what is their mating procedure, all kinds of jazz. And I learned a ton of things, ladies and gentlemen, and the most important thing I learned was that they are very misunderstood creatures. Yes, evidently, because of the things I mentioned earlier, they just have this they're not very attractive, when they get older, and they look kind of a mess, and people think they just bite and go crazy because they have teeth, much like a dog, really. To me, it just seems like a large dog. They're teeth a little different, of course, ladies and gentlemen, but you know what I'm saying. I see the same danger in terms of him. He's a wild animal. I'm not going to go up there and just whip him off the branch and start cuddling him and kissing those thin, long, firm cheeks of his. I'd like to, though, and I've been getting very close. But the thing is, what I did was I did not research before judging, and I just assumed that a possum is something to be run off, and I was wrong. And I've learned a life lesson from our dear, sweet, lovely baby Thomas, the possum, for those who are late to the game. He's been around, I'm thinking, like 10 to 12, 13, 14, 2 weeks. I don't know. He came zooming by one night, like kind of looking like a mess and a big poofy thing with disheveled everything. And he comes around about the same time every night, and we bond. I walk right up to him. I mean, I can't tell you it's right up to him. I don't know how to describe. But I do it in a way because I've learned a lot about them. I'm getting bitten, you see, because my mosquito thing, it's not lighting properly. And so that's why I'm fussing and throwing my leg, up in the air and scratching like a mad woman, is because of that. But at any rate, hang on. I don't really remember where I was at this point, how close I can get to him or something like that. Very close. And last night I really don't remember where I was, and I can't edit, as you know. I wear a glove, and I did this, and I had a little bit of food in there. He smelled the glove. I don't think he liked the smell of the glove, really, and he went off. I don't make any sudden moves. I make sure he never feels cornered. That's why his little plank is out on that branch. It's out, so that he is out in the open and can scurry along if he wants to. So I guess the bottom line is, I don't remember where I was, as you know, but I'll just end it by saying that I have learned things from Thomas the baby possum. One of the sadder things I've learned, not the saddest, but kind of, is that they have a short lifespan. Like, some places say 3 to 5 years, other places say 2 to 4 years. But if you see them, like a dead possum on the road, that's usually how they meet their maker. Well, I don't know all the time. I'm sure they die of old age as well, ladies and gentlemen. But if you see one on the road that is dead, it might be a good idea to check that pouch, see if it's a lady. I don't even know if Thomas is a lady or a gentleman. I did film his Heineken the other night. Still don't know the answer. I've looked up, possum butts and stuff, and asked DuckDuckGo, and it's kind of a strange thing to do, but they do explain how to find out, but I don't know what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. At any rate, check and see if there's babies, and there are places like the game warden, I guess, that would, take care of it, some wildlife thing, but there are people that rescue the possums and nurse them back to health and then send them off into the wild, as they should be, of course. So yeah, 2 to 4 years or 3 to 5 years, very depressing. I wish I had a way to tag Thomas, like with a fingernail polish. Oh good, there's a lightning bug. They're always a relief. They eat the mosquitoes. I'm kidding, I have no idea. That's all. I just wanted to tell you my life lesson about Thomas, and I've done that. And so I'm going to sign off and carry on and wait for him to get here about 10 o'clock every night. And we spend some time together. And then we sing, I'm so glad we had this time together. Just to have a laugh or sing a song. Come on, darn light. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go mend my mosquito bites with Vicks. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others, including Thomas. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door, including with possums. Oh, they're hideous. Oh, they're terrible. Research before you judge, which I did not do in the case of Thomas. And remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. You just ask Thomas.